Awesome sauce. All right. So, for a recap for people who aren't here, just really quickly, today, always Tumnus specifically, we'll say. Tumnus, you woke up today with before anyone else, with a massive stomach ache. You've taken a nap in the nurse's office. They gave you something to drink to settle in your stomach, and you're feeling a whole lot better now. You've heard rumors that there was some kind of race that but you're not sure who won or any of that stuff. So you're getting up and you're heading towards the cafeteria because, your stomach's well enough, might as well see what's for lunch. And on the way to the cafeteria, you run into a very, glowing, jubilant-looking Anya, who's being carried around on people's shoulders towards the cafeteria.
Anya? Anya!
Yeah?
What'd I miss?
I won! I won the race!
You won the broomstick race!
Yep. Riley cheated and got caught.
I missed the broomstick race!
Yep, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was pretty great. Anya won. Anya totally won.
Oh.
And we were rooting for her the whole time.
Anya didn't say anything about the cheating, never mind, because she was a ditz and didn't notice any of it.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
That's right, yeah.
All right.
Well, Anya, congratulations.
Thank you!
Yeah, she did it. We were there for her the whole time. It was incredible. It was so close. I don't really actually know what where Pinnefer was or what he was doing, but it was awesome. It was awesome.
I didn't make it to the end. I stopped halfway and then turned back and tried to pretend that I made it all the way, and I didn't want anyone to know.
It was a solid strat, Pin. In your defense, I'm proud of you because that's a good idea. Like, I would have thought of that if I'd done it. If I had thought of it, I would have done it. That's what I meant to say. I'm rubbing off on you guys, and it's so great to see.
That's terrifying.
The creativity, yeah.
I don't know if I would call it great. I feel really bad. Really bad.
Pinnefer, I'm surprised. You tried to cheat.
Well,
I didn't try very hard, and I told the teacher that I'd turned back. I didn't tell her everything, though.
Oh.
Well,
at least you're honest.
Yeah, come on, Pin. There were very few rules stated, and there were no rules written. And that's not cheating, then. That's a lack of clear communication from authority.
You know how a race works.
Yeah, you go across the line, and then you go across the line again. That's a race. And that's what you did. So I think what you need to do, I probably reach into my Poppin' Sprouts and I pull out the chocolate mousse, is just bury those feelings. You don't need them.
Out of character for a second, as soon as you said that, I'm like, but I can't. Oh, wait. I can right now.
You can fictional diet. You absolutely can, yeah.
Yeah. Carry on.
You want some, Pin? Come on,
I don't know if I would feel any better if I ate that.
Smell it. Just smell it.
I've been smelling a lot of foods lately. I would take a smell of that.
It's that chocolate. Chocolate makes everything 15% better.
Okay, do I perceive that this is a complete mess from being inside of his bag?
Oh yeah, DM, what is the state of this food?
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on.
For the survival campaign that we're in.
Yes,
it's
supposed to be a magical school mystery, but this is hardcore survival. We got to steal food to survive.
Food in bags of holding. Hold on.
It's your ruling, Dan. It's your table. You don't have to. What is the internet now?
It doesn't look like there's a rule. It's an extra dimensional space created by a handy haversack, portable hole. Okay.
This has been in with books and sausage.
Do I perceive that the ink that spilled everywhere has contaminated the pudding?
You know what? This is actually your area of expertise because of the of your. This is because of your character feature. Your background feature.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll investigation with advantage.
Oh my goodness.
24.
I'm glad I had that advantage.
Holy cow! Yeah, the first one we rolled a 7. 24. There's some in there because
There's some ink in there.
It's a little. It's not entirely melted. It's just mostly melted. It's it's a little messy, but you wouldn't notice because it's kind of the same color. So.
Oh, hang on, my 4-leaf clover's in there. I picked that out.
I inspect it very carefully. I look in one corner that doesn't have ink. I stuff my grubby little finger in it. Pull it out, lick it. Thank you for sharing. This rest is for you. And I push it back in.
No, see, Pen, doesn't that feel better? Right? I'm the girl who can get you things. It's just the way it works. I got everything in here. Anything you guys need.
I think you're the girl that can get me dirty things. Wait, I need to rephrase that.
I get you equipment, man. Don't disrespect me. I get you equipment and food. I got your back on the street.
I have concerns about your method, but okay.
Anya, at this point, your group of adoring fans have finally sent you back to the ground. And as you approach the cafeteria, you actually smells good this time, which is a little surprising as usual. Whenever it doesn't smell terrible, you guys smells like whatever the in-universe version of Mexico. It smells like Mexican food. It smells like cheese and beans. It's definitely something warm.
Yeah, I'm fantasy Mexican. That does sound good.
Mia's going to be she's just in a fabulous mood, pretty oblivious to any tension going on. She's going to skip right in and go, "Oh, Missy, it's love again!"
Yes, child, I've met with love. I heard of your great feats against the other mortals.
Thank you.
He goes he goes to the back and he pulls out this he starts dishing out onto these big tortillas, and you realize he's made tostadas.
How many tostadas do you desire?
3. 3's a good number.
He goes out, there's beans, meat, and then he goes and gets the cheese grater, and his faceless visage turns to you, and he just goes,
"Say when,"
and he just starts grating like a madman.
Anya lets him carry on because cheese.
Piles and piles. It's piled so much at this point. It's hard to tell where one tostada begins and ends because he had it there's a solid 8-inch hill of cheese over your tostadas.
All right, well, and could I get 2 tortillas plain just for later because they smell really good?
Gives a little nod. Goes back. He brings it to you. They're still warm, and just it's full of deliciousness. And he also gestures to the side table, and there's chips, and there's a salsa and guacamole stuff you can add on.
Good chips. Chips have preservation quality, Anya
They do, unlike mousse.
I feel really bad for the fact that Dwango's dieting during this campaign because 90%
this
of
really
this campaign
is torture.
food.
Oh,
Sorry, man.
Okay, and
It's okay.
then
I will have
Sensory,
Pinnefer get some too.
sensory.
No, it's okay. I'm totally enjoying it. My mouth is watering
Okay.
audibly.
See, this should have been the time where I had to make something disgusting, but I had the tostada thing planned, so okay.
I will ask for something. I would like sub 3 as well, please. About half the cheese. You were very generous.
He goes over and he starts grating. I'd like you to roll just a simple persuasion roll. 17, dude. He hooks you up. You have a good 4-inch exactly pile of cheese of raw tortillas. He's giving you he's pulled out onions and stuff. There's tomatoes. It smells heavenly.
This is very nice. I'm very impressed. Thank you so much for being so generous.
Eat and grow strong, child.
I think I have been growing strong under your some of your recipes.
Staying honest.
Eat well for the sake of those who have none, or those who have to go without.
I will.
Oh.
That was very touching.
Tumnus, you're next in line, buddy. Your food poisoning's gone. Riley, also your headache from your hangover is mostly
Right.
worn off now.
Tumnus knows nothing about.
Yeah.
You could probably
well,
you saw how much you drank like yesterday, so you
Yeah.
could probably assume.
Oh, Maz.
Yes, child.
Could you serve me up some? It looks delicious. Not too much today, though. My tummy's a little upset.
What honors do you desire for your upset tummy?
I'll just have. What are they?
These are tostadas.
I'll have a single tostada.
All right, he goes over and he's got beans. Did you have some beans? You got like refried beans and black beans, and then he gets the cheese grater again.
Say when.
He just starts grating.
Cheese.
It's still piling up. It's about 2 inches now.
All right. I'll be fine, Maz. Thank you very much.
Slides it over to you, gestures to the side table, and then he turns to you, Riley.
Hey, Maz, finger guns. Maz, my man. Great to see ya. I just wanted to thank you because the food has been so good. And she's gonna take out her candle lamp. And then she's gonna. Can I light that with firebolt without creating a huge explosion?
Wait, whoa, what? Hold on, I zoned out for like half a second. What was the last part about
No,
Firebolt?
I was just taking out her candle lamp that she has, and I wanted to light it with firebolt. Can I do that?
Does Firebolt does it go to for does it say it targets a creature or an object?
Let's see.
Because I think we went through this.
Creature or object within range.
Okay. Wait, remind me again, Riley. Just really quickly. Why do you need a lit candle in this situation? There's light everywhere.
I'm
It's
trying
warm.
to thank him by putting on a little performance because I've got control flames, so I can make.
You also have like you also have like hold on, wait. You have like more illusionary stuff that could be potentially less destructive. Let's see here.
But Riley wants to use firebolt.
Yeah,
Let her.
counterpoint
true.
DM fire.
You are the player. You are the player.
Just counter argument fire.
All right. Give it a shot.
Okay, I'll cast firebolt on my candle lamp. It's a 24.
Okay. Let me just explain to you really quickly because that would be.
Oh, it's 3 fire damage.
3 fire. Okay. So the top of your candle. First of all, everyone turns around and sees that there's this big bang explosion sound because it wasn't that far off. And you're just sitting there like there's like smoke coming from your hand. There was a sizable charred hole that in part of the desk that was behind the candle that Maz is like fanning out at the flame, and you have a lit candle, but part of the container is melted. Part of the candlestick.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast control flames on it, and then just make it. Can I make it spell out "You're the best"?
Yes, you can actually.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna concentrate and do that, and have a little dancing Maz figure, just in the flames.
Hold on, wait. I've got some music for this. Oh, okay. I guess I don't.
He's just dancing there under the words "You're the best."
Maz turns to you, and you can't quite make out. I mean, he doesn't have a face that you can see. Everyone is kind of freaked out by you.
Oh, what's new?
Nothing's new. But in the silence, Maz turns to you, and he just hands you a big thing of like 5 tostadas.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Maz.
You were great in the ways of power.
I'm trying to. Hey, you stay frosty, man.
All right. So you go over to find see where your friends are sitting, and that's I mentioned to Anya mentioned that she gathered up a sizable quantity of chips. She has that in her pockets pouch, and also she put the extra tortillas in there. And as you're going, Riley, you see approaching you with an angry expression on her face. It's Joni.
Oh, dang it! Which one is this again?
This is the adopted sister of you remember Shiloh, the
right, the
kid
orc.
who
I
cast the
kind of
space spell
ruined his
on in the
day and
lake?
almost killed him. Right.
Yeah, Joni's approaching you. What's your plan of action for this?
I'm gonna like turn and start talking to Tumnus. So Tumnus, hey man,
Riley,
how you feeling?
Quite the explosion over there.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Maz in a special way.
I
How
think you thanked him by lighting some of his equipment and his table on fire.
No, it's just a control flames thing.
Anya, you need to roll a dexterity saving throw and also take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. You just got unarmed striked out of the sucker punched.
Okay, dex save, you said?
Dex save for not dropping the tray of food she's carrying. Oh, you got Anya. You bounce a little, but this is not your first. This is not your first fight holding food.
Who just punched Anya?
It's Joni. She tried to sucker punch you, and out of the shock, you almost dropped it. But you danced around, and none of the cheese is even spilled from your tortillas.
What's she carrying?
Joni?
Yes.
She's not carrying anything. Riley is carrying a tray of food. Joni it was just an unarmed strike. She just got punched.
I am going to simply pretend it didn't happen as I'm walking away. Surreptitiously cast.
I'm sorry. It was supposed to be. I messed up the wrong thing. Riley's got sucker punched, not Anya. I'm sorry.
Oh,
that makes way more sense. I'm sorry.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, so I okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anya doesn't.
Did she accidentally punch Anya instead, so I can go forward with Anya's reaction?
Anya will say that you ran. You saw this happening. Your protective instinct got ahead of you from being raised by paladins, and you took a bullet. Joni, but you've completely changed the atmosphere. Because Joni is like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry."
Anya snaps her fingers, casts prestidigitation, and so was she carrying any food or not?
Yeah, Anya, you're carrying food.
No, Joni.
Joni's not. No, she is.
Okay, but her front is now covered with rotten cheese. Because I can instantaneously clean or soil an object.
We don't specify what you're soiling it with. That's pretty funny. Oh, gross! She starts just kind of like fanning her robe. You're gonna and then she turns to you, Riley. Riley, you can tell that she was aiming for you, just so you know.
Okay, Riley's gonna get really quiet, and she's gonna step between Anya and Joni. She's gonna get as big as her scrawny, kind of underweight self can. Next time, don't you dare drag my friends in. You got a problem with me? You take it to me.
I'm sorry. She got in the way. I'm sorry.
You're lucky it was an accident, because if you'd done it on purpose, I would have lit you on fire.
Well, look. Do
you want me to light you on fire?
You almost dragged my brother today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do know. I was there.
I don't remember you there being there.
I was there. I stopped and didn't get into do anything in the race after that because I was
Tony, what's a race? Is this about Anya? You jealous of her? You accidentally hit her in the face because you're jealous she won?
If you want me to punch you, I'm fully willing to do it. I mean, at this point,
try. I dare you.
A teacher has come
Take your best shot. Do it.
You see, Sister Scholastica comes up. All right now.
She's punching my friend now. She's threatening to punch me. Is this how you run your school?
Joni just looks like really freaked out, and then you see Sister Scholastica goes, "All right, well, at least you'll have company, Ms. Ricketts, when you have detention after dinner."
I'm gonna.
Oh, I forgot. She got detention, didn't she?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll intimidation. Can I roll intimidation to try to intimidate both of them?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll intimidation. This is
right? It's an 18.
Okay, you freaked them out. What do you say?
I turn to them and I say, "Well, we'll see about that detention. I wonder how that company's gonna go."
Riley.
And I just turn and walk back to my table.
Oh, Riley.
And I do the little, after Sister Scholastica's, turned around, I do the little, watching you thing with my fingers to Joni. And then I just draw my finger across my throat real slow.
Oh my gosh. She just glares back at you.
just mouth the words, "You're dead. You're dead," and then I go back and sit down at the table.
She cannot read lips, and so she's unaffected by this.
Okay.
All right, so now you have tostadas.
So how you feeling, Tumnus?
Better. A little bit sensitive, but better.
That's good. I mean, you take it easy, take it slow. Otherwise, I'd offer you tostada. I'm just gonna eat one, DM, and I store the rest of my disgusting Poppins pouch. Slide him in.
This Poppins pouch is getting as bad as the create food in the memes channel.
Yeah. So, Pin, how you doing? How you feeling after that moose? You guys need anything to supplement the tostadas? Honestly, Maz is doing great. I think we're influencing him positively. I think it's the positive feedback, positive
I think
reinforcement.
you have an opinion of what's going on that is not realistic. We just know that some days he cooks with love and other days he cooks with not love, and the days that he doesn't cook with love, it tastes a lot less like loving food.
Well, Pin, you gotta realize everyone can change. Usually for the worse, but everyone can change.
And you guys hear it's starting to rain outside.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh,
So
it's
I'm
getting all wet out there.
Jeez, I'm glad we had the race earlier. Sorry you missed Tumnus. It wasn't much. I mean, Anya won, which is amazing.
It sounded awesome.
It was actually really awesome. Yeah, but Anya did a great job with the whole winning thing. That was so great.
Oh, I'll have to make it to the next one. I'll beat you.
Oh, I don't know about that, Tumnus. Come on, hang on. I think it's you. Wait, you want anything to celebrate, Anya? I got so much stuff in here. I bet you there's something that just feels like a good prize.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay, do you want this book I stole from that teacher?
Book you stole from? Wait, what?
Oh, I just forgot it was in here. It's a little brown book. Do you remember Sister Ambrosia, that jerk, the dwarf? She's the one who jerked you in gym class, so I stole her book.
I'm kind of intrigued by that book.
I'm actually going to take it out and look at it, DM, because I don't remember what's in it.
The book?
Sister Ambrosia's little brown book.
Yes, you can't actually discern what it says. It's all you guys did determine that it was written in an illusory script.
Oh, it hasn't expired yet. The illusory script, which means it's got to have something good in it.
I think it lasts for 10 days.
Jeez, 10
Illusory
days.
script.
Is there some way we could dispel this? What do you guys got? We got anything that can break illusory script? No, I want to check and see.
I don't know anything
Can
myself.
comprehend languages read through illusory script?
It actually can't because comprehend
No.
languages can't if it's magically encoded or if like it's a cipher.
Dang it! It's we're just gonna have to wait 10 days unless we can get someone to dispel magic.
10
And
days is a long time.
Wait,
see-
we could con a teacher into it. We could say the book is cursed.
But what if the teacher we ask is the one whose genre it is?
No, we just avoid Sister Ambrosia. I know her. She's the jerk one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
I guess not
What
Scholastica
if
because I
they
just scared her.
recognize it?
Oh man, but it's illusory script. I mean, how are they going to know what it is because she disguised it so well?
Perhaps. You might be right.
And then we just close it really fast and we're like, oh, thank you, you fixed it, goodbye, and then we leave. We just book it.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
gosh.
about this plan.
Usually, Scholastica is my go-to, like she's the easy mark, but I just scared her. Maybe she'd do it because I scared her. You guys down?
I don't know about this plan. I think it's maybe a little risky, and I'm kind of done taking risks today.
Ken, there's living and there's surviving. I think you're surviving. We gotta live, though, right?
Frankly, I think I have done enough of your kind of living to live my whole life.
You got enough life packed in there? Man, come on, you gotta dream bigger, Pen. You're a bigger person than you think you are. You think you're like a little dragon chess piece, and you're like the king, right? You move slow, but when it's over, right?
I think I want to talk about something else now.
Sister Daniela, you've known her before. She teaches illusory. She teaches illusion. She's the goblin, and she's also the school nurse. And she comes up to your table, and she just starts taking a look at Anya there. I saw there was a bit of a scuffle. I'm actually okay.
Everyone's fine.
Yes, but that girl did curse our book, and I can't read it
What's
now.
that? Oh, what is this? Well, hold on. She takes. She doesn't realize it's from a sister.
Do I need to roll deception, DM?
Actually, yeah, but with advantage because she doesn't suspect anything in this
Okay.
particular scenario. She's too concerned about Anya.
She's distracted. They changed the way the buttons look. Here. 13.
Well, let me second. Cursed. Oh, you know what? This looks like a loser script. Looks like someone's trying to hide what they were writing.
Can you dispel it, please? Because I can't read what was written there now.
I'll have to take a look at this.
Could you cast like dispel magic on it really quick? Because I know the really powerful magic users like you can cast dispel magic.
Wait a sec. If it's illusory script and you dispel it,
Oh,
does it
both
translate or does it just disappear?
Oh, you're right. We'll just have to wait for it to
The spell being
expire.
dispelled, the original script and the illusion both disappear. A creature with true sight can read the hidden message, though. Hold on.
Okay, so wait. It can...
Oh, are there any dragons around?
Yeah,
Dragon
do you
could
have a
read it.
dragon, like on a chain that we could use to read this before it expires? Because it's actually now we only have like 10 days for me to reread it.
Just put it away, says Anya. Thank you.
Anya,
I
sis.
think
Anya,
that's a
you
great
now have-
idea.
You're now the one holding in your inventory the of that book.
Okay.
That was Sister
Ambrosia's-
whose book? Sister
Ambrosia's. Yeah.
Ambrosia's brown book from her office. I mean, her classroom, which doubles as the
Well,
office.
thanks anyway, Sister Daniela.
And she goes out and she gets a little bandage and she gives it over to Anya and applies it to the side of her face where it was bruising a little.
Oh,
She-
it's fine, says Anya.
It's
Okay.
actually not.
It actually is.
All right, and she just leaves you with some ointment, but it's like she didn't apply it. She left you with a little bottle of it, and she walks off.
Anya smells the ointment suspiciously and then puts it, guess where, into her puppin's pouch.
Everyone gives me a hard time for mixing it all together, but you're doing the same thing here.
Mine's
I
in
have
a
to
sealed
admit,
container. It's in a sealed container.
You do it with open containers. Hers is sealed. I think she has the better plan. You get
Look,
to clean
like-
out your pouch later, and I don't want to contemplate what that will be like.
Look, you see, I got a ham in here, but like that's got rind. That's basically its own container.
That is disgusting. I'm going to walk away now.
We have class, right?
You do
No,
have
you
class.
have detention.
You have
After class.
After class, actually. Hold on. Seems I've lost my roll 20, so just a second. Oh, there it is. I just minimized downward work. Okay. I'm like, what the? Where, it's disappeared. All right. Somehow I've got like a half dark mode on, and I don't know how to turn that off. It's very weird.
Oh, yeah.
I had to toggle it on and off
Yeah,
earlier
but
because I was in half dark mode.
I'm like,
too.
yeah, like this. I can't read it because it's. Okay, that fixed it. Thank you. Sorry. Okay.
Technology.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
was like highlighting stuff to read it. Okay. All right. I'm a dork. All right.
Oh no,
You
I
got-
was facing it earlier myself.
You guys make your way. You hear the bell go off. People are making their way out of the cafeteria, and you guys have transmutation with Dr. Sigil in C5, which is in the East Wing, if I remember correctly.
Hey guys, on the way there, have we tried that? Any of our weird books against that special? Remember, we found that mirror in the drawer. Oh, by the way, Tumnus, we think we know what Ghost Girl Abigail is, because there are things. Wait, hang on. I'm trying to remember what it was called. This is my theory.
It is
So-
definitely her theory alone.
Yes. So there are these things. What was it called?
Go ahead and roll Arcana, and I'll let you know.
Okay, I really thought I had noted it, but apparently not.
Go ahead and roll Arcana, right?
Well, I've got a +6. It's 12.
Simulacrum. I think I said simulacrum or something like that, but it was simulacrum. I think is what you're talking about.
Yeah. We think she's a simulacrum thing made from like an ooze. Remember how there was that trail coming from Diggy of ooze, and he was all scared and freaked out. And a simulacrum is like a copy, like a replicate of a person. So I think what we need to do is to find the ooze and beat the ooze.
Okay, I don't buy the connection you're saying, but maybe we could still do that. Okay.
we need to look for slime, and it smells like sulfur. So it could be a thing, because we don't know what Abigail is yet. But we got to figure it out. And there's also that mirror. We found a golden key, a steel mirror, and the breviary.
I don't want to make Abigail sad, though, or mad.
No, but we need to figure out the mystery, because that's what we do with the Spellweavers, and we figure out the mystery.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but...
Because honestly, it's driving me nuts, and we need to figure it out. I mean, like, what's the key to, and what do we know that has a lock on it?
Look, we can look into mysteries. That's fun, but just try not to hurt her in the meanwhile.
No, of course not. I don't want to hurt Abigail. She's never wronged me.
Yeah,
Unlike
she
some
makes
people.
really good soup.
She does make very good soup.
You guys have made it to C5. And you walk in and you see Dr. Sigil's there. Hello, welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to you
thank you,
too.
Doctor. I mean, it's a professor. Thank you.
Today, students, we will be actually going outside. You see all these glorious rain coming down.
Yeah.
We're gonna get all wet.
But that is where this spell shall come into play. You will like it very much. It will be it's very useful. Follow me. And so he kind of just immediately leaves the classroom.
I'm following right away. Like, right behind him.
Yeah, I'll be right behind
You step out.
Pinnefer.
You guys follow him out into the courtyard area by St. Jinx's Oak, and he steps out from out of the. Remember, there's that kind of peristyle that kind of protects you from the rain, but he steps out into it, and he says, "Unda," and you see he starts. Hold on, wait. I haven't given you guys the actual thing. He starts shaping the water around him into a little umbrella, and he is not getting wet.
Cool. I've heard about this one, says Anya.
Oh man.
You make an umbrella out of water?
No, you can do all sorts of stuff with water. Anya
does
says,
it
Unda,
work?
and tries it.
You try it, and hold on. For some reason, apparently, shape water is not in the thing, but you've got this.
I can add it to mine.
Hold on. All right.
Because it's
I'm
in
gonna-
Xanathar's.
Oh yeah, it's not in the. It's not in
Okay.
the.
Sorry, I didn't realize that when I planned this. I should have done that. Okay. So you can choose an area of water that you can see within range, and that fits within a 5-foot cube. This one just has the somatic components. You can't just say Unda. You walk out, and Anya, you feel the water around you. You see it shape into this big kind of clear like dome above you, like a little umbrella, and you can see water hitting it and making little ripples above your head, but you are not getting wet.
Nice.
Is this a cantrip TM or is it a first level?
This is actually a cantrip.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'll say Unda. And
how would you like?
And I'll splash on you with water.
Riley, do you say Unda? You have a reaction here. Do you see water's coming at you?
Unda, and I'll try to splash him back.
I splashed on you.
Oh no, he's splashing Anya.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't know why my brain keeps.
I was a little confused, but I was like, maybe I misheard it now.
I've done that twice.
Anya moves where she's splashing to deflect the water. Or where
Anya-
she's holding the virtual umbrella. She
Yep.
extends it around her, like in part of a sphere to deflect the water.
It just splashes right against your sphere, and some of it is bouncing off into Tumnus's direction.
I push the water back towards Anya.
Unda, I'm gonna try to splash Tumnus.
I'm being taken by both sides.
I say Unda very quietly and above, just only above, just Riley, and I turn the water red.
Oh no, I'm bleeding! I'm dying! I just try to roll with it. DM, can I roll performance?
Go for it.
It's a 14.
14. Okay, there are a few people who think that you are actually dying, but there are you have turned a lot of heads, and some people are impressed by your dramatic theater.
I'll start laughing so they know I'm not actually dying.
Okay.
Let's see.
You
Hang
concerned
on.
faces are relaxing.
Can I do noise with prestidigitation?
As well as a minor trick that I'm going to create one.
Faint musical notes.
Yeah, you can do noise.
No, I'm talking like dying, screeching sounds. I guess that's just thaumaturgy, so never mind.
Yeah, hang on.
That would be a minor illusion.
Which she doesn't have.
Yeah.
I can help with that. I don't know if I will.
Shade, water.
Oh no, I have hideous laughter.
That would hurt.
That would hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
DM, can I roll stealth?
Yes, you may. I don't know what you're doing, but yes.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I know you're working on that spell there. I just gotta duck out of this really fast. 17.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to click that.
No, no worries.
Ending? Cool.
All right. And unless anyone's watching, if anyone's trying to keep an eye on Anya, they can roll perception. But
Oh, it's
otherwise,
Riley.
God, you're actually getting the two of them mixed up. That's scary.
I know. They're like opposite personalities.
Very.
Lawful good
Riley
and
is
just
disappeared.
chaos.
Anya is fine and not getting punched this time randomly. If anyone's trying to keep an eye on Riley, they can go ahead and roll perception, but otherwise she is invisible to even the teacher isn't paying attention enough potential to know where she is.
All right, I'm gonna take out. I assume DM these jars of mangoes I have are in water, right?
The jars of mangoes, what?
I have 3 jars of mangoes. I assume the mangoes
They're not cans of water, so they're just actually they are usually preserved.
like if it's preserved as like the preserved juices.
Okay, there's like a syrupy. There's liquid. There's water.
Perfect. I'm gonna
What
use.
the heck are you doing?
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to just coax that over and over Joni and dump it unscrewed over her head and then drop it.
God, what the? And she's like, gets some in her mouth. Mango? What? And then she's looking around for you, and she still can't find you.
Yeah, I will remain stealthed until she has resigned herself to mango sticky goop, and then I'll just like kind of pop up behind Tumnus.
On her face, I mean, her robe is already covered with cheese too. So this
now it's mango cheese.
She's having a very bad day.
Let's wink it on you.
Roll damage effect. I think that's it.
This is great. Hey, Professor, I have a quick question. Does this spell also work on toilet water?
Entschuldigung?
Does this spell also work on toilet water? Could I use this to flush the toilet?
I believe that would be a creative use. Yes. He kind of strokes his goatee. There are many uses, as Pinnefer there has shown. You can change the color of it. You may change its opacity. You may freeze also, and you see he goes out. As long as there are no creatures in it, you can freeze it temporarily for an hour. He goes out and he just catches a few of the raindrops in his hand until he's holding like a little snowball of ice.
Oh wait, you can make snowballs with this?
That is sehr wichtig, Miss Ricketts.
I'm casting shape water to make a snowball. And I'm going to throw the snowball at Tumnus.
Alright, go ahead and roll for aim. What would you usually roll for aim for like an arrow?
That'd be like it's something dex related.
Okay.
I think.
Alright,
you could probably make me roll strength
in
and dex.
snowballs?
I don't think she's not proficient in snowballs actually.
No, I'm not an athletic person.
So
Yeah.
it'd just be like what, D20 plus dex?
Yeah, go ahead. Go and roll D20
Okay,
and
so
add your
that's-
dexterity modifier.
Yeah. So 1d20 plus 1. Oh, roll 1d20 plus 1. I know how to do this. 13.
That hits. It
Tumnus,
goes.
you-
Poof. Oh!
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, that was ice in that one.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of hard to shape the water and freeze it without making ice out of it. So yeah, it's just a little shrapnel there, a little wake up for you.
Ow, that hurt.
Did you
Sorry
take
about
actual
that.
damage?
No, it's just snow.
Oh, okay.
Joni did worse.
I'm gonna rub my face and go sit down.
Dang it, do I have any, I have my melted candle lamp, but I don't have anything to light it with easily. Are there any, sources of, fire around, DM?
Oh my gosh. There are a few lamps that are not lit yet because the sun hasn't quite gone down.
Dang it. I just wanted to light my lamp or what's left of it. I was gonna go warm Tumnus up. That's okay. I'll just go sit next to him. I'm just gonna watch Pin and Anya playing.
Oh, Anya, you already got shape water. Thank you. Okay. I think everyone should have it except let me get. Pinnefer, do you have shape water yet? Let me check.
I don't know if I do yet.
Let me check. I've been.
I said I had it, but I don't think I do. I do now.
Oh, you do have it. Okay.
Well, I think. Well, yes, I have it now.
Okay. I think I need to fill out Tumnus still. Just a second.
I'm kind of speaking in a lower voice to Tumnus and any of my friends who are potentially listening. How are we gonna help Abigail? Because I feel like there's probably an ooze in the school, and there's something with she's trying to find her book.
Everyone should have it now.
We can't find her book, and I feel like there's got to be. Well, we got a golden key, we got a mirror, and a breviary. What was there was a poem in the breviary, right? Does anyone still have that?
Anya has it.
It's like a loose leaf. I feel like that's got to be important because it fell out, right? And it's like destiny and luck and stuff that makes the important thing hit you in the face really hard, or something.
If Anya has it, she has it. Bean does not remember, but Anya.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
You should have in the handouts. I think you have.
Was it in handouts? Okay.
Yes, but
handwritten note.
Only Anya has the translation of this. I think because I think she's the only one that has seen it long enough to translate it from. It's in Elven. But I think Riley, you know Elven, right?
I'm half Elven, so I should. Yes, I speak Elven.
Okay, so if you can get the note off of Anya, I can translate it for you.
I'll probably just ask when she's free.
Handwritten note.
Should be in the handouts.
Yeah, it's in the handouts.
Okay, and it's in gobbledygook at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't remember what you said.
Want me to send it to you or just say it out loud?
I think when you said it, Anya did not feel the need to keep it from everybody else, so go ahead and say it out loud.
Okay. Deep in the dark, by didactical odyssey concealed, keep thou the spark, by practical prophecy revealed.
What kind of odyssey?
Didactical.
Didactical.
I say that again, I'm going to type it into the chat.
Didactical. Deep in the dark, by didactical odyssey concealed, keep thou the spark, by practical prophecy revealed.
Didactical odyssey, that means like a journey of teaching.
Keep now the spark.
Keep thou the spark, by practical prophecy revealed.
Didactic is intended to teach, particularly in having moral instruction as an ulterior motive, so like preachy. So
I don't think that's quite what that word means.
So it's deep in the dark. I think the basements are important. And we have to keep the spark.
And I've made it rhyme in Elven, too.
I wonder if Abigail knows.
Awesome, by the way. Okay, by didactical odyssey concealed. Well, we did learn illusory script.
We did learn illusory script, and we found a book that's got illusory script in it.
But did we find the book in the dark?
No, it was just in Sister Ambrosia's office.
It is not that dark there.
Wait,
so
we've got a
maybe
mirror.
we need to look for illusory script in other places. Keep thou the spark, by practical prophecy revealed. What is a
We have to
practical
light something on
prophecy?
fire.
Okay, I know why you'd go there, because you're you. But what is practical prophecy?
I assume it means that there's some kind of something that tells us about the future. Have we done any classes on something like that before?
Practical divination. What do we have that's divination spells?
Uh-huh.
Good thinking.
Okay, let me think. But it is practical. Does that mean like ordinary
Divination spells.
consequences. It could be divination. It's gonna.
Anya's thinking through spells, so ignore what I'm doing right now. Comprehend languages is a divination. That's detect magic is a divination.
Wait, what if we cast detect magic on something?
Illusion. So those two are divination spells. Identifies the divination.
So it's practical. Detect magic is practical divination, right?
So is comprehend languages, and so is identify.
Identify. That's what we need to do. We need to cast identify on something magic. Where's the steel mirror? Who is the mirror?
I think I would like to try to cast identify on it.
Yeah, because it's either that or the golden key. That's got to be the magic. Could be the book, but how many spell slots we got between us?
Plenty. We have the gob, and I know identify also.
Oh, that's right. We have the gob. Okay. I'm gonna cast identify on. I think I have the key actually, so I'm gonna cast it on the key. Making sure I have it really quick in my. She's just digging through all the garbage. Cast identify on the golden key.
All right, you got to do this for a minute, and is this a concentration one actually? No, it says instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
Okay. All right, casting time 1 minute. So you start casting identify. I can't remember if I gave it a word or if this is something you already had. So you hold on to it, and while you hear the kids playing in the water and Dr. Sigil just kind of droning on in the background, you kind of stand in one corner with your friends, and on the so it was a bronze mirror, I think, right? I think Pinnefer had it. Is that right? It was a silver mirror. Was it silver or bronze? I don't remember.
It's a steel mirror. I was casting it on the golden key.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you pass it on the key, and if a magic is item under the pen, you learn its properties. You learn whether any spells affecting it are created by a spell. Okay. You are able to learn that it is not created by a spell. It is not associated with any spell. It seems to be just an ordinary key for an ordinary lock. It is not magic imbued or anything. You can tell. Do you learn anything else about it, or is it just magic information?
It's just magic information, I think.
Okay.
I can roll investigation though on top of it if I'm looking at this really intently.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I've got plus
21.
6 on that.
That's very good. All right. You can tell that it is more. It's more of a gold plate. It's not gold all the way through. It's got like some brass inside it.
Okay.
It tastes kind of irony. And,
Okay.
And you can tell it's like very, very old, but it's in good condition. You can look in that. You're used to like picking locks and that sort of thing. So you see the ends of it, the teeth of the key are still intact and good shaped, and like still sharp. But you can tell that even if you might have to like force a little bit, whatever the lock is, it will definitely still work and unlock and everything.
It's a key. It's not magic.
I'm pulling the steel mirror out while Riley's talking.
Yeah, you want to identify that, Pin?
I cast identify, and I will actually click it just for the sake of completion.
All right. And you also take a minute in the corner on the steel mirror, and you were able to, while you're handling it, you kind of shine it up, and you can see your reflection actually very, very well through it, and it helps that it's raining right now, so you're able to just kind of rinse it off a little bit. And you can also tell, you also, we'll say you want to roll investigation on it also.
Oh yeah, I absolutely want to do that. Roll 20 is terrible about moving things.
You know, with advantage, I think you already have advantage on investigation, like proficiency. Anyway, because this is kind of your mode of expertise, you can roll with advantage. Awesome. Your first roll was actually better, so perfect. 25. After identify investigation, after a minute, you are able to find out that it is also not created by a spell or have any magic imbued in it. It's not under the impact of a spell or anything like that. You can also tell it's also very old. It's about, it seems like it does seem, because you're kind of exchanging information, you can tell it's a little younger than the actual key, though. But it is fairly old.
This is old, but it doesn't seem like it's very magical.
Deep in the dark by didactical odyssey concealed, keep thou the spark by practical prophecy revealed. Do we need to hold the mirror up to something in the dark and like turn on, like have a light source somewhere
Riley,
dark?
The
Yes.
mirror is just a mirror, but it might be that we bounce light somewhere at some time in the future. I'm going to put this back in my bag for now, though.
Yes. Man, neither of these are magical.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. I have
And I don't-
discovered that not all things that are interesting have to be magical.
Yeah, I mean, friendship is interesting and it's not magical. So,
Friendship
What are
isn't
you
magic.
talking about? Friendship is magic.
I mean, you can't cast it or light things on fire with it.
It's the tagline for My Little Pony.
I know. Riley doesn't know.
Neither does Anya.
Apparently not.
I wish
Somewhere
I didn't.
Two universes just resonate briefly in parallel. What do you think, Thomas? What is going on here? We gotta figure this out. What are we missing?
I'm not sure.
I feel like there's someone we need to talk to. We've been in the basement before and not found anything, and Diggy found something oozy. We know that.
Did we go in the basement with Detect Magic cast at the same time?
We did, and we felt that huge presence. But we couldn't figure out where it was. It was like really, really deep down.
Let's go down and check it out again.
I have bad news. This class is about to end and you have detention, so I don't think we should go down now.
Oh, yes. Well, DM, is my stealth roll still good?
Oh my
No,
god, she's gonna try to cut detention. Oh my god.
You've been actually, it's actually not so good. You guys have been like out casting spells together.
Okay, can I roll again?
Yes, but I will let you know your detention is until after dinner.
So
you have
okay.
dinner
So
first.
I won't. Well, I might as well try stealthing now.
Natural 20, you disappear.
Fantastic. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self.
Do you have disguise self already?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! What do you disguise? Whom do you describe yourself?
I want to look like. What's a random student that I've seen before, but like never associated with? Well, no. Man, this is actually difficult. I'm gonna look like. Okay, what is most of the people who work at the school are humans, right?
No. I mean, you got quite a few elves. Let's see. I've got a list. You got Sister Scholastica's an elf. Professor Balthazar Bright is human. Sister Cecilia's human. Father Casper's human. Doctor Sigil's an elf. Sister
Okay,
Broach is
so
a dwarf. Janelle's a goblin.
Right.
Janelle's
Okay.
half elf.
Okay. I'm gonna take a gamble here.
Wart's an orc.
I'm going to discuss. That's it. Oh, you shouldn't have given me that idea. Okay. I'm gonna try to look like a small, I want to look like Bort's niece.
You've never met Bort's niece.
I know, but imagining what that would look like little girl, similar features, could conceivably be related.
Okay. Let's see. The change wrought by the spell the changes of this spell failed to hope to physical inspection. For example, if you use the spell that had to foot up price of the head. Okay. So do you give yourself a new
No,
new clothes and stuff?
the only thing I add to my outfit, it's just regular school uniform, but on closer inspection, there's a little badge that says junior janitor, and it's like a student exchange program.
Okay. Roll history to see how realistic you can make that.
Okay.
As far as, can you actually remember real names of places? 11. You decide to name it after St. George's because you know that's where
Anya's from. Yeah.
and that's the first thing that comes to your brain. All right, so
I reappear. Poof. I don't have detention.
Yet.
Does it affect your voice?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. So all your friends can probably tell that this is you.
Only by voice in context. So anyway, you guys, do we want to risk dinner or do we want to go straight to mystery solving?
I think I've had enough food for now, and we can maybe skip dinner if you really want to do it right now. Just don't be late for your detention, or we'll all pay.
No, you guys won't pay. They can't pin that on you. Pin.
On the other hand, if you've skipped detention and you have to do more detention, it might be beneficial for the rest of us.
Look, I'm just thinking altruistically. If I'm alone in a room with Joni, someone will die, and it won't be me.
I am staying well away from this conversation topic from here on out.
Let's go to the dungeon. Come on, guys.
You see the sigil. All right, now, students, that you've done so well today makes me so happy. Now, we have great dinner. I heard that Mal Balthasar has made Bubble and Squeak.
We're definitely cutting dinner.
Made what?
Bubble and Squeak.
What is that?
It's a British food.
English food.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I've never had it, but it looks awful if you look at pictures of it.
DM, should we make a pass through to see what's there?
You can if you want. It's not. I will say it's not. It shouldn't be like story relevant information. But if you want to eat, that's an option.
I do not want to eat. I'm just curious if you had some big.
No, there's no
plan.
big. I'm not. I don't mean to railroad or anything. That's just.
Okay.
I wanted to throw that out there because I wanted to. I've been planning to use the bubble and squeak thing, so I wanted him to know about it.
Trust me, guys, it's terrible. You don't want it. I've had it before. It's the worst thing.
I would like to know what parts of it that are bubbling. Is it bubbling like the cheese bubbles on a nice piece of pizza?
No, think more like toilet bubbling.
That does not sound appetizing. Maybe we'll let Moss cook with his hate someplace else.
Yeah, I think he got all the good vibes out in the morning, and now he's working through like his, I don't know, maybe he has father issues, and he's working through it in the evening. I don't ask, but I think we should hit the basement.
It is potato related. It's made for potatoes and cabbage.
Ah, that just does not sound good.
It doesn't
by the way,
smell
guys,
like sulfur.
It does not smell like sulfur. It smells like overcooked cabbage coming.
I
from
like
the
to imagine we're just like walking by the kitchen and just like eyeing it, like we're walking by like the cafeteria. And just like we just eye and just kind of smell the air as we're walking past. Okay, we gotta figure out this riddle, you guys. We gotta figure this out. There's gotta be a way. Deep in the dark, so basement, by didactical odyssey concealed. So it's gotta be hidden behind a teacher's office, right? Maybe. Let's hit the basement and see what we can find.
All right, you guys make it to the basement. In there, as far as looking for teachers, places, there are two. You have two classes, if I remember correctly, that are in the basement. Doctor, hold on, sorry, just a second. You have Divination 101 with Sister Ambrosia, and you also have Necromancy 101 with Professor Balthazar Bright.
Oh, and usually in these offices, is that what you're saying?
I'm saying these are when you're in the basement now. Okay. These are the places. These are the classrooms you've actually been to there.
Totally.
You go to usually.
I zoned out for a minute. Thank you for repeating. There's a divination classroom in here, guys. We've got to look in there. What if it's the divination classroom? What do you guys think?
I'm staying completely silent and not answering.
Come on, guys! It's a dungeon adventure. We're adventuring like all the books talk about. Okay, tough crowd. I'm gonna walk into the divination office.
All right, it is pretty dark in here. Do you want to do a little prestidigitation to get some light going?
Oh, I don't have that.
Or dancing lights? I think Tumnus has definitely dancing lights.
I don't have any light spells. I'm just
you have
walking.
No light spells? Okay.
I have no light spells. I'm walking in the dark.
You have dark vision, though, right?
I have dark vision.
All right. So you see things as if they were dim light. You can see. This is the room. Hold on. This is the room that there's. This is where you actually got the brown book from. This is Sister Ambrosia's classroom. Your favorite teacher. There's this. This is the one with the massive bookshelf spanning from one end to the other. This is where you got the book, that brown book from, and there's also like a desk and little doodads and odds and ends. There's a big chalkboard in the back.
Does anyone follow me?
I decidedly do not. I am still very much in the hallway.
Anyone following Riley into the divination classroom?
Hey Tom, you want to show some light on this, Anya?
Are you sure it's all right?
Yeah, we're not breaking any rules being down here. Man, I look like an orc and now no one wants to talk to me.
I guess it's all right.
Yeah, we go in here for class all the time.
I think I'm going to stay out of this entirely, and I literally walk out farther away.
Tin, come on, buddy. It's okay. Okay.
I'm not saying that I believe in divination, but I have a bad feeling about what happens next in that room.
Well, we've got to figure out Practical prophecy. You want to
Well,
cast
then
a light
holler out if you see something interesting. I'll be here in the hallway waiting.
Come on, Tumnus, you got my back, right? You want to cast like a light spell? Do a light spell? Light spell action?
Oh, sorry.
So I'm actually guarding the door and keeping an eye on the hallway. But I didn't want to tell. I didn't actually want to tell Riley that.
He's being supportive. He just won't admit it.
Tumnus, you cast dancing lights and it lights up the whole room around you. You can see very clearly. You can read all the titles on the books and everything. Anya, where are you at? Do you still have Bean?
She appears to be muted.
I think she's muted.
Here I am sitting here talking the whole time. Yeah,
That's the worst. I'm sorry, Bean. We weren't ignoring you.
Oh, it's fine. Does anything catch her eye that would distract her from keeping an eye on Riley?
And in the basement, or just in the basement hall you're in, or in the classroom itself?
She followed Riley into the classroom. You didn't hear me say it. I said it to a muted mic.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so you're
okay.
there. You're there. Everything's left now. You can clearly read all the titles and all the books, and you can see a little bit of where the gap is, where that brown book you took. It hasn't doesn't look like it was disturbed the bookshelf very much since then. You see the chalkboard. There's the what was the last class you had in here actually? It's been mostly erased, but you can see it looks like someone was writing like information on a spell on the chalkboard, and there's the teacher's desk. There's a lot of little doodads and nonsense in here, but the big thing in the room is this bookshelf spanning from one end of the wall to the other.
Oh, well, it's books. She's gonna look.
All right. Would you like me to read the titles to you for you?
The notable ones would be great.
All right. Let me see here. Hold on. All right. Honoric criticism and the first one you see is Honoric criticism and Honorology, divination for doofuses, clairvoyance for clodpoles, the future in you, a guide to foreknowledge, so you're prescient, what next? Numerous numeracies, practical prophecy, out of foresight, out of foremind, the sortilege companion, or sortilege companion, the hapless escapades of Perry the prognostic penguin, fortunate forecasts, second sight in the Tempestari, and that's actually it. Actually, because there's you see the gap where the brown book used to be.
The brown book was just on a shelf. It wasn't something stolen out of a drawer.
No, it was stolen from right here from the classroom bookshelf.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Bad about it now.
One of those is called Practical Prophecy. Do I see that, DM?
You do.
Oh,
I'm grabbing that book.
Good call.
You hear this big shake.
Oh, I knew it. I told you. I said it so many times. Secret bookcase.
The entire. Sorry, I had to reload Roll20. The entire bookshelf shakes and rumbles.
Whoa.
And
I run in when I hear this. I'm joining because obviously there's something crazy.
The entire thing is opening up, and you see there's this big. Hold on, sorry. Bad time for my notes to disappear. I designed this a while ago, so you see this big, the bookshelf parts, and you see a little bit of dust falls from the ceiling. You see there's this big entrance, and it immediately you see these torches light up, heading down towards it. And it's a staircase. It looks like it heads deep underground.
Turn around and face them and spread my hands. What did I tell ya?
Tumnus is shaking.
Awesome.
They
That
don't put this
is
in
not what I
books.
expected.
Oh, you're right.
I know. Thank you. Oh, it feels so good to hear those words. Come on, guys. Come on. We gotta look. We gotta see.
I'll start ferrying my dancing lights down there.
Yeah,
I don't particularly need them, but I'll keep them up.
I'm gonna start walking, but I'd like to check for traps. DM. Do I roll perception?
Okay, go and just roll perception.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking for anything that might be a trap or a hazard as I go down these stairs. 14.
14. You don't see anything. Some of the steps are a little uneven. They look like to be carved out of stone, so they're not all of equal heights. But you're taking it slowly, so it looks like that doesn't pose any danger.
I told you guys Sister Ambrosia's evil. It's not a little thing, it's a big thing.
Anya would like to cast Detect Magic to have it going.
All right, go for it.
Thank you for being on that.
You don't feel anything in this room itself, other than you can tell the torches were like, they do seem to be linked to that bookshelf, so that's why they like illuminated on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel something beneath you. There is definitely some magical aura coming from beneath the classroom.
All right, she's going to keep it running, and when it is up in 10 minutes, discuss who needs to keep it running after that.
Okay, so you're on like sensor duty. You're detecting.
Yeah, I'm magic sensor right now.
Awesome.
Yep.
So we need to be thinking about what we might be up against. I mean, there could be goblins, there could be skeletons, probably giant ooze of doom. I can't tell you guys how stoked I am about this.
Good, you go first.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Pushing her forward.
Yeah, I'm
When
already
10 minutes,
trying to be as ahead as I am. What's that, guy?
When 10 minutes is up, Anya, let me know. I can help detect.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. Hang on, the cat just opened the door. Gotta go fix that.
Yeah, right.
1 second.
Oh, cats.
Oh, that's a little over the top. Hold on.
I'm, by the way, while this is all happening, for reasons that are mostly known to me, I am going to use Meditator on Riley.
All right. You've got that. You can tell she is just as surprised by this turn of events as you are.
So for those who don't remember, this one gives me
Advantage.
gives me tells on on people that I've done this to when they speak. It gives me advantage on charisma and insight checks against them. So that charisma might come in handy in a bit.
Oh, good thinking. If anything goes afoul, if I get
So, I imagine
charmed
you-
or something, I'm going down the stairs. Yeah.
All right. Tumnus, you are lighting the way. Well, part of the way is already lit down. You have it's a little superfluous at this point because our torch is heading downstairs, and it's a spiral staircase. So as you go, you can't tell exactly how far deep it went at first, but as you go down further and further and further, with Riley in front, followed by Tumnus with the light, and Anya and Pinnefer, you're bringing up the rear, and eventually the torches stop. You have a light source though, so it's no big deal. And you see this lawn room, and there are 2 rows of empty cells inside them, old bars, rusted, and there's 4 on each side, so 8 in total.
Do the cells look broken? Is anything broken out of the cells?
You would you like to roll perception or investigation?
Yes, I will. Can I roll either?
You may roll either.
All right, definitely investigation then.
10. You don't look like cells to you. They don't seem to be. They look like they haven't been used in a very, very long time.
Are the doors open or closed?
One's swinging and none of them appear to be actually like locked. There's one on like there's one on the south side looks like it's locked, but everything else is like broken or swinging.
You guys, I am both amazingly thrilled, and I also don't like this because I feel like something broke out of here.
What else can be seen around the cage? Anya would like to take a closer look.
On all the cells. There's the room generally. Go and roll
all the
perception.
cells.
Yeah, go and roll perception.
Investigation's better. That's decent enough.
15. Are you going to go inside and look at them one by one, or just kind of
one by one? She's going to go
Okay.
one by one.
You start. Do you want to start on the south side or the north side? The south side is the one with looks like one door still, like the locking mechanism still works. You might have to work to get in, but
So then the
either-
open one's the other side.
Mhm.
And remember, she has Detect Magic cast.
that is correct.
And so if there's like
You
a
definitely
magical...
feel like you're getting closer like as you went down the staircase, you felt kind of the aura grow and grow until you felt kind of clenching in the pit of your stomach. There's something down here, and it is not a good thing.
Okay, but if there's like a magical trap ready to lock her in a cage, in one of the cages, she's going to see the
magic
mechanism.
in this room itself. Like, it all seems to be just ordinary cells.
Okay, she's going to go in the cells and poke around.
All right. You find, with 15, you find in the first, nothing really in the first on the north side. The second one, you see old manacles that are just kind of on the floor there. And you see a little rat bone. And third one, hold on, make sure I get this right. Third one on the north side. You guys are watching Anya. She goes into cell by cell by cell.
I'm gonna walk with her in case anything goes funny.
Third one, you can see there's some markings scratched on one side of the wall. It's a little bit hard to see because Tumnus is the one with the light source, but you can tell with you can see kind of dimly through dim light at this end. And in the north one, as you walk, you don't notice anything at first. It's like a totally empty room, but as you walk, you feel like as your steps, the steps start making a different sound. It was just thump, thump, clump. Then you hear like a little echoey.
That sounded kind of interesting. I'd like to go investigate what you just stepped on.
Okay, is the golden key to a trapdoor? Do we have a trapdoor here?
Pinnefer, go ahead and roll investigation with advantage, because this is very much you're underground. This is very much your realm of expertise. 18. All right.
Detective Pinnefer on the case.
Pinnefer, you notice there's this tiny amount of blue-green light escaping from the edges of where Anya and Riley are standing. There's this little rectangle of light coming out of it.
So I'm going to start dusting it off. And
you see, yep, there's a little ring to pull up, and there is a lock.
I'm trying the golden key.
It fits.
Turn it.
Is this going to be like Robin Hood Men in Tights? I'm just curious. Anyway, keep going.
It's not going to be like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I like it.
It's heavy. You guys want to do this together? Go ahead and Tumnus, everyone else is in that cell.
Who's the strongest here? Who's the strongest here? It's definitely not me.
It's my dump stuff.
I suppose I'm pretty strong.
Alright, how are we doing this? Should I say I help him and he gets... Should I do like the help action thing? How are we doing this, DM?
I think if Riley's helping, I only get half advantage.
That's 3rd edition. You're safe.
All right. I'll just have you both do. You can do blue combined strength rolls. It's fine for this. It's heavy, but it's not like
okay.
Impossible.
Okay, because I think there's a rule where I can say I help and then he gets advantage.
Okay, we can do that. Go ahead and Tumnus, go and roll strength with advantage.
Okay, yeah, it's your table. I didn't want to step on the ruling.
I don't know what I'm doing. So
okay. I'm gonna help.
22.
22.
Tumnus, with Riley just kind of pulling on your back.
I like to think my arms around his waist and I'm just like pulling as hard as I can.
Trying to, and you kind of dig your feet in, Tumnus, and it's a little difficult first because you weren't positioned quite right. Because Pinnefer's the one that can tell the edges of the thing enough, but he dusts it off so you can see. You pull out of the way, and the trapdoor comes all the way up, and there is this just sickly glow coming from underneath it. It's kind of this weird blue-green light coming from it, and there's no staircase, there's no ladder. It's just a drop into this weird, very kind of insectoid kind of cavern.
This is a good choice, right, guys?
No.
Does anyone
Decidedly not.
Should we tell? But the teachers have to know about this because the book is in the bookcase. How deep does the conspiracy go? I smell a rat in the heart
I
of
see
this
rat
school
bones,
detective.
and I also smell a rat.
Wait, are there rat bones? Is this a basilisk lair or something?
There actually were rat bones. I can't remember if there were rat mice, but there were bones, rodent bones, in I think the second cell. But you don't see anything from. It's hard to tell what's in the cave from up here.
This is kind of scary.
Did I see the markings when Anya saw them? Did she point them out?
Yep, we'll say you did.
Can I go over and try to examine those more closely?
Sure.
Come, bring your light. Hang on. Maybe someone left a warning before they
Is there something
died.
written there?
All right, you guys go over and take a look at it, and it's pretty disappointing. It's just tallies.
Ah, dang it.
Tallies.
That's how long someone's in here. Okay, guys, we gotta make a call here. If we run and tell a teacher, we don't know if they already know about this and they're trying to keep it quiet. So we have to figure out, who do we trust? I don't trust Ambrosia. It's her office that leads down to the creepy dungeon with the evil trapdoor, and she was a jerk to you in dance class. She's dead. Like, enemy. Okay?
Only one I really trust is Maz.
I was going to say Maz.
You're so right. And he would know about this kind of stuff. I mean, not to be, like,
I don't
stereotyping.
think he'd know about it, but I would trust him.
Well, he's on work release. He's on work release. He has to know what a dungeon's like, because he's probably been there.
But Riley,
yeah,
what's better than sitting in class? Tell me.
Going down into the deep, dark, creepy hole?
I was going to say an adventure, but okay, that happens to be the specific answer to this question.
Who's got rope?
Rope. Do I have rope?
I don't have rope. Does anyone have a non-scholar pack? I have a sling. I have a rosary. If I tie those together, that's like 2 feet max.
Let me double check here.
I've got 22 sausage links. What do you think the tensile strength is on those?
Not enough. It's not that long.
Let's just try to carefully climb down. Are the sides wet? Are they dry?
Go ahead. You want to reach your hand down?
Yes.
All right. It feels cold and mildly sticky, but there are it's kind of weird because it feels like there's some areas that are slick and some that are very rough, and none of it's even. It's all this very weird kind of different rings of things. It looks very much. It's sort of like the interior of like a mole's tunnel. Yeah, it's fairly uneven.
That should be climbable, and if we go slow and cast prestidigitation, we can clean off the slime, so it should all be dry then.
And this has got to be what Diggy found if there's slime.
Here's what I'll do is, you take point.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to call Diggy in, by the way, because this is becoming scary.
And Anya's calling in Cat that remains nameless.
Okay, hold on. Just a second. I have to Google something about the, really quickly. New DM has to Google what, about familiars.
So Anya,
yeah,
if you take point, and I follow right behind.
Okay.
I should take point.
If either one of us falls, you can clean up, and if either one of us falls, if anyone falls, I'll be right there and can cast Featherfall.
Ooh, you've got Featherfall. Wait a second.
Ooh.
How many folks can Featherfall do?
Up to 5.
That's all of us. Let's just
jump.
We can just jump. That's perfect. And
I wasn't saying we should just jump. You're falling at still, you're not going super slow. You're going slow enough not to get hurt. But it'd be.
Can we see down the
pretty
pit?
Reckless to just go jumping down. I think
it appears to be lit with this kind of blue, green, kind of teal light. It's a little faint, but you can tell it's coming from deeper down. It kind of curves down.
All right, Anya's gonna cast Firebolt down through to illuminate.
Lights up, and you see. It looks to be about as far as where, it looks like it kind of turns into a slide, more of a slide at one point, but it looks like maybe a 10-foot drop.
Oh, let's just climb that. That's not a problem.
That's 10 feet. Oh, that's
Anya starts climbing.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Right behind.
Go ahead and roll athletics, both of you guys.
Athletics.
Did you cast precipitation on the slime before?
Absolutely.
Okay. 15. Great job, Anya. Tumnus 19. Tumnus.
I'm following them as fast as I can because
Go ahead and roll athletics.
Oh boy, Pin, can you help me?
I'll help Brace from below.
Yeah, we'll help from below.
Okay. So I get advantage if somebody's. Okay, if that's okay. Okay.
And knowing that Pin doesn't like flying and probably doesn't like heights, we'll offer to help Pin too.
Riley, you roll a 7. You have a good start at the beginning, but then you kind of hit your tailbone on the way down, and tumble right into Tumnus and Anya.
Ow! No! Ow! Sorry, I slipped.
We could soften your landing.
Come on, Pin. It's not that far down.
I think you just softened their landing with your bodies. I will try a little harder. Here I
wanted to
go.
go first.
Ow.
I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to go first.
Natural 20, Pinnefer. Dude, you gracefully just kind of come down and you slide to a halt like you've done this your whole life. And now you guys are all standing here in an underground cavern.
Detective Mole Man over here.
It is dead, almost dead quiet. Everyone roll perception. It is almost dead quiet.
That's never good.
Anya perceives she has shoes on.
Okay, that's a fail on Anya.
Sorry, I double rolled.
No, that's okay.
We just take the first one.
is good anyway.
16.
20, Riley 12, Thomas 16. Tumnus and Pinnefer, you hear a very noise coming from the back. This whole area, by the way, it's this lawn kind of corridor. You can see it branches off into a few areas, and there's these big phosphorescent like mushrooms, and that's what's been giving off this light. That's what's been off this kind of blue-green light. It's very eerie. They're kind of growing all throughout here. Some from the top and the bottom. There's also a good deal of just slime, just like sticking, like dripping from the ceiling and stuff.
Does it smell like sulfur?
It does not smell like sulfur.
Okay.
Anya casts prestidigitation and cleans up, and now the mushrooms are actually a little brighter. It's a little easier to see now. It's
okay. That actually is helpful. I was gonna say we didn't come here to do janitorial work. Okay, guys. So
you did notice I hit it 5 times. Sorry, I was spamming.
Yeah.
But that's what Anya is doing. She's like, ew, ew.
Anya, priority. We gotta be stealthy here. We gotta be stealthy because there could be a monster. Like 99% chance of monster.
Tumnus.
Go ahead.
No.
First.
Tumnus and Pinnefer, you rolled pretty high on your perception to hear this at the very back. This clicking.
So do I have Diggy next to me?
You do. He's right next to you, and Anya, you have your unnamed kitty right next to you, kind of rubbing up against everyone's legs, checking if everyone's okay. I can't remember who in this campaign who's been playing what as much. I think usually you guys have been playing your familiars.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, mostly. But if you need to take over for
but they're here.
Reasons,
Dicky,
of course.
Dicky is alert, and his eyes are a little wide, like he's a little like more freaked out. Like this is vaguely familiar, at least. And but the Anya's kitty is fairly relaxed, kind of trying to calm everyone down, rubbing against everyone's legs, that kind of thing.
A Diggy, is this
something.
thing over here that you hear clicking something that you have seen before?
And he doesn't respond. He just kind of clams up and looks around.
I am okay. I am going to be very not happy if this ends badly. My curiosity is absolutely going to kill me if I'm not careful, but I'm so curious what's going on in that clicking. I'm going to go investigate.
Right.
I am trying to follow as closely as possible. If I can get ahead of him, if he lets me, I will.
Okay. You guys are walking down. Riley and Pinnefer, you take off, and
I'm gonna follow behind.
Anya, come on,
Pinnefer.
Anya, leave the slime. We gotta go.
Anya's obsessively cleaning the walls. And
Wait, but gross.
No, come here. There's more gross over here. It's even grosser.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Pinnefer's taking point currently.
I am
Yeah,
currently
he's falling-
taking point.
yeah, he's following his ears. He actually, I think he rolled the highest of the perception, so he's got. He rolled.
I'm gonna cast False Life on Pinnefer.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
That feels really weird. What the hell? What was
So you
that?
get 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Are there any consequences of this? And where did you get the alcohol?
So, you get 8.
Oh, interesting.
All right. Yep. You now have temporary hit points.
How do I do that?
Tumnus just kind of whisper, "Mendox."
It's on your core page.
Oh,
Or right
below
underneath
hit
hit
points.
point maximum, it says temporary hit points.
Okay,
You
I
don't need
added
the
8.
alcohol if you've got the arcane focus,
it's-
and that's
yeah,
what I wanted to.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah.
didn't have to go to Riley.
Oh,
Mm.
that is funny. Okay. So I'm getting close. Should I? Because my goal is to investigate. Should I roll
No,
investigation?
your perception is actually your perception roll from before is actually pretty good. You're following the corridors branch in multiple areas, but you roll a 20. Wasn't naturally, but it was still a really, really good roll. So you're able to follow the sound, and every now and then you stop and take a minute to rest, and then you hear the clicking again, and you're able to know, like, you just kind of stop wherever it forks and wait to hear it again, so you don't accidentally take a wrong turn. You've been down here about maybe 10 minutes so far, and it's getting slimier as you go. There's still your way is still lit by these phosphorescent mushrooms, though, both growing from the sides, a few on the ground, and some from the ceiling, even.
Who's on next round of detect magic duty?
I think Tumnus was going to take it.
Right.
Are you on
gonna do
slots?
detect magic.
Okay. If you've got that, Pen, can I walk in front of you?
I think I want to stay right where I'm at. I'm
I
very
just-
in tune.
I just feel much more comfortable if whatever's there, I'm in front of between.
I feel like it would be better if I was the one that got hurt first.
Oh,
Do I
actually-
need to roll persuasion on you? By the way,
DM.
What were we persuading?
I'm trying to persuade him or her to not go ahead of me because I don't
Sure.
trust
Go ahead and
her.
roll persuasion. Riley, if you are resistant to this, go ahead and roll.
I'm very resistant.
All right, go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
Okay,
right?
wisdom save.
I could be wrong.
23.
And I rolled with advantage because of meditator.
Yeah, you got 16 though, so
No, I'm going in front.
Riley's actually managed to get ahead of you, but she can't go very far because she didn't have as good of a perception roll, so she can't know which direction you're going to head immediately.
Okay.
Okay, well, it is your loss if you get hurt. I won't take responsibility or help you.
I'd rather it be me.
If I may do a real quick retcon here, I'm going to ask the others before I cast detect magic. And I ask the others, do we feel like we need the dancing lights? Because I can't do that and detect magic at the same time.
Ah.
We got mushrooms.
True.
I can cast detect. I can cover us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
I'm casting detect magic.
All right, you cast detect magic. Riley, you can feel straight down to you cast detect magic, and all of a sudden all around you see just you're kind of in the dark, and everything kind of grays out for a second, and you can see this golden light coming from the end of the hall, and Pinnefer is currently facing it, kind of listening at the end of the corridor, branching to the left.
Okay, guys, it's just ahead of us down that hall. Whatever the heck
you guys can all hear it now, though.
Giant bug is definitely down the hall. That's the noise, and I'm like, I promise you, it's giant bug. I don't know that from the spell. I'm just guessing.
So Riley is now taking the lead rather actively, and I'm terrified that Riley is going to walk right into a trap. So I'm going to somewhat stall and hope other people pass me.
Does Anya pick up on that?
Go ahead and roll perception.
You guys, what's our play here?
9. You can tell that it looks like he just stopped. You can't tell that he's just trying to get all the way to the back, but you can tell that all of a sudden he's kind of slowed down from the rest of the group.
I'm definitely taking my time to very carefully observe what's going on up ahead, and I'm becoming increasingly uncomfortable with Riley up there.
Let's keep our voices down. Do you think we should kill the lights? Because it might see the lights. Tom? Ironically, I just realized that.
Should we? I can...
maybe we should leave them. I don't know. How about I stealth? Oh, no, then it might hit you guys. No, I can't let that happen.
If I sent the lights ahead, we'd see it.
Do you guys want to go for that play? Because if it's going to see us, then...
Otherwise, we don't know if something's coming at us.
You guys need to hide. We all need to hide. And then we send the lights. Is there anything to hide behind in this tunnel?
I think the answer is each other.
There are also some, there's a few fairly large mushrooms. If you roll investigation, you might be able to find decent enough, like, hiding place size.
Okay.
Everyone's rolling. Okay.
I'm
Pinnefer and Riley. Pinnefer, you find a perfect spot. You can kind of wedge yourself underneath one of the mushrooms, and from the other end of the hall, at least you cannot be seen. Riley and Thomas, you find one. Actually, you roll the same thing as Pinnefer, so you find his, but there's room enough for both of you back there. Riley, you find a pretty decent one that's like, it doesn't cover you entirely, but it casts a shadow, so it's a little difficult to see you.
Should I roll stealth?
Yeah, you can roll stealth. And I'll
Okay.
hide you. I'll definitely hide you.
Natural 20.
Riley. No one else knows where Riley is, unless anyone's.
You just
actively
hear
keeping
her
an eye on
voice
and
whispering.
try roll for it.
If anything happens, Tumnus gets my stuff.
All right, Anya is going to be rash
Oh no.
and send the familiar to take a look.
Meow.
That's
Sorry.
pretty smart.
Kitty runs ahead.
No, Kitty stealths ahead while Anya's looking through Kitty's eyes and ears.
All right, Anya, you kind of zone out for a second, and you're seeing through your familiar's eyes, and you kind of feel you can even feel kind of their paw prints stepping through the stone.
That's cute.
It's not kind of entirely pleasant. It's because it's really sticky back here, and you come down and you see there's a huge glowing light coming from in here. This hissing, oozing sound. It smells like this kind of the sulfury smell, and you can see almost looks like green smoke coming out of this hole in the ground. It's about maybe 3 by 3 feet. It's not very, it's not even, but it's a very bright light coming from down there.
I have the familiar go stealth further.
All right, you're peering down, and you can see there is some kind of green ooze, not very large, maybe about I don't know. It's sort of it's kind of shifty in shape, but it's maybe like 3 times the size of your cat familiar, and it appears to be over some kind of object in the corner. It's a little difficult to see but it looks like it's like fairly like book shaped, and you see you're kind of it's confirmed because you see a page turn and you hear that it goes, and this hiss and smoke comes from it.
Okay, I call the familiar back and report to everyone what I saw and say, it's an ooze. We can deal with that. Let's go.
I called it.
And it's the ooze is covering a book, and we need to get the book.
That's gotta be Abby's book.
All right, let's go get it.
Come
on.
If it's an ooze, can they be frozen?
I don't know.
I think shaped water only works on water.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I got chill touch, but that's necrotic. I've got a few tricks on my sleeve.
We've all got tricks up our sleeve. Let's get it. Do we have to stop here, DM?
Nope, we don't. If someone has something they have to do, but
yeah, I was gonna ask. Is anybody?
I'm good. I'll have an audience in a bit, but I'm good.
Okay,
I can play late.
All right. I'm hoping it won't take too much longer. I've never run real combat that wasn't accidental punching it before, so or
Let's do this.
Riley shenanigans. So you'll have to walk me. Guys will probably have to walk me through it a little bit.
I am casting false life on myself.
All right.
To prepare.
Anyone else want to prepare anything else? And also, Anya, you have, I think, a monsterology book, correct?
Oh, she does. She's gonna pull it out and look.
All right. So you start flipping through to see if you can find anything that matches what you saw, and eventually it comes across. You finally see it matches. It looks almost like there's a little it's like a pencil drawing, but there's a little bit of illumination. One of the illuminations there, and you can see. Yep, it looks like it might be an Obelix spawn.
Okay.
What was that? What we need to know?
She shows everybody the book.
Does
it give us any insights as to vulnerabilities?
It actually does. Let me. It's immune. It has condition immunities: blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, and prone. It has blind sight. It can see. It has a sight, a fine of 60 feet, passive perception of 12 feet. It can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing, and it has averse to fire. If it takes fire damage, it has a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn.
Oh, good.
So it's my kind of monster.
And it has a melee weapon attack, pseudopod, It does bludgeoning and psychic damage.
And DM, is it
5 feet.
down another hole?
It is down. It's down the corridor and down another hole.
So, guys, here's my plan. We get around that hole and we fire down at it
Don't
until it
damage the
comes up
book.
to us. What was that about the book, Tom?
Don't damage the book.
And I think that's going to be okay. As long as we're aiming at the monster, I think we're going to be okay.
Do you think you can resist lighting it on fire?
No, but that's a good thing in this case. I think it's time to go in. Okay. Spell Weavers forever, right, guys?
Or
Right.
for the,
Or-
at least
Right.
for the next few minutes?
All right. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. She kind of shakes it off. All right. I'm going to head towards the hole.
You guys start making your way towards the hole.
I'll be behind Riley.
Hold on. I really want to find better music than that. Sorry, just a second. Tumnus, you are pulling up the rear as far as order. And Pinnefer, are you heading first or is Anya heading next? I mean, you can kind of, it doesn't have to be super strict, but
I imagine we'll have to roll initiative when we get there.
right. Is this it? No, where? I had one that was really, here we go. Okay. All right, you guys all approach the big hole in the ground. It's glowy. Again, it's about 3 feet by 3 feet. It's kind of looks like it's been like something has actively chewed or melted its way through, but it's not that far down. It's like maybe a 5 or 6 foot. Well, it's like a 6 foot drop.
DM.
Hmm?
Before combat starts, do I have time to drop my candle lamp?
To drop it.
I
down
want
the
to put
hole?
it on. I want to put it at the edge of the hole.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Is anyone stealthing or just going straight in?
I'm not. Well, I'm at 20 on stealth, so I'm still stealthing. But I imagine as soon as I attack, that's not gonna
Yeah,
hold.
Yeah. but you have time to. You can definitely put down the lamp without being detected immediately.
Cool.
Anya would like to ready an action so
Okay.
that as soon as she sees the ooze, since she's already seen it through the cat eyes, she knows what she's looking for.
Yep,
As
exactly.
as soon as she sees it, she wants to have chromatic orb prepped with fire damage
All right.
to fire off as soon as she sees it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this party
Let's
started.
find out.
DM, when I fired at the candle lamp before, it damaged something behind it, right?
That is correct.
I'm gonna fire my firebolt through the candle lamp again, so that I hopefully get fire at the top of the hole and fire at the ooze.
All right, you take a look around and and it seems to have moved a little bit deeper in because you're not sure if it saw the Anya's familiar or not, but you do look like you have a fairly clear shot at it, and it doesn't seem to have noticed you quite yet. Hold on, let me see if I can find. I know I have. Oh, it's in monster category. That's why. Okay. Gotta pull out this good thing.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay, so this should be kind of weird. All right.
And remember everyone, if you feel like something's gonna hurt you, use shield.
Yeah,
we'll
we
talk
got a lot
about
of spell
Yep.
slots. Shield. Remember shield.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna light this candle. You guys ready to start this party?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm casting firebolt.
Is an ooze flammable? We're about to find out.
Your lamp is now lit and fire. All right. That's 9 fire damage.
9
Right?
fire damage, and it's roll 16. Does it hit?
And it needs to hold on. The roll is 16.
Yeah.
That's the AC, right?
Yes.
All right. Yes, it does hit. Hold on. How many hit points does this thing have? Okay. You hear. Hold on. I gotta bring it down. Hold on. Gotta do some math. Make sure I don't mess this up. Okay. Here. And you hear. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative now. Anya, you ready to the action? You were gonna fire chromatic orb next, right?
Yep. Rolled
Okay,
a 17
you already
for
ready
the
that.
attack roll. And
Oh, guys, remember how weird roll 20 is? If we want it in the turn tracker, we've got to pull our tokens out onto the map, then select
right.
them.
or
well,
we
I
can let
I can
the DM
also write it
just
down.
enter
Either way's
them.
fine. Either way's fine.
Okay, you can just write it down if you want, if you're willing to do that.
We got Riley 12, Pinnefer 18, Anya is also 18. Anya and Pinnefer, would you mind rolling again because you guys tied? Tumnus, 21.
Oh, Pinnefer gets
22.
20.
All right.
Pinnefer's gonna be top of the turn order.
Are you kidding? You guys
Oh,
both were
oh my
22.
gosh. Okay, I wasn't gonna pull this out because it's your table deal.
All right,
Technically,
what is Pinnefer's dex score?
yeah, it's higher dex score is usually what it defaults to.
Really?
And if that's
Yeah.
Okay. Pinnefer, what's yours?
2.
Let's try another initiative roll.
Are
you
you
kidding
serious? Are your dex tied as well?
Okay. Anya, you roll a 21. Pinnefer, you just gotta roll something.
Don't
besides 20.
roll it.
Are you kidding me? 21.
Okay.
You guys
Literally,
are
what are
so,
the odds for this?
You
Go
guys
ahead.
are so in sync. You
Go
guys
in
are so in sync.
alphabetical order. I don't know.
There has to be like some story reason for this. Anya and Pinnefer, you guys keep kind of nudging each other as this is all happening kind of in slow motion. I'm gonna give you guys advantage on both your attack rolls, and I'm gonna go with Anya first because of the alphabetical order. But you guys both get advantage because I'll say you guys are helping each other.
Oh my
Because of the top-
gosh.
You guys, you tied 3 times plus the dexterity.
This has
tied-
got to be like a combo attack. Like I'm envisioning the moment where the two characters are like back to back and do the big power move together.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
Anya
Dragon Ball
and Pinnefer.
Fusion.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never seen that before.
All
That
right,
is-
so
I've never
Neither
seen
have I.
3 ties in a row.
Sorry, what was that? What was that, Bean?
Anya's going first.
Anya will go first, and you'll have an advantage on that thing you prepared. I'll
Okay.
say. Okay.
Okay.
And let me see what that was. Choice type 17 is what is the over for the to hit, right?
Or since you gave her advantage, 22.
22 to, yeah, you got this. All
All
right.
right.
And how much damage did you do? You have 17?
It did 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. And right now, that's right. It has a version of fire. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and its next one. So it's got to attack with disadvantage and with ability checks.
So what did I do?
Oh, you gave me advantage. Pinnefer
Yeah.
gave Anya advantage, and Anya gave Pinnefer advantage.
How
What
many?
you guys rolled?
How much fire damage did you say it was again?
12.
12. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. All right. And I haven't actually
You'll be the
rolled
last
for,
round.
I got to roll for the Roblex's initiative. How do I do that? Let's see.
It should be. I believe
here it
it's a. Yeah. Okay.
What have I got here?
I was just
13. It's at the very bottom of the turn order, I think.
Fantastic.
Riley
It's not gonna
rolled.
live.
Right before Riley.
It's above Riley. It's above
Dang
Riley.
it.
Oblex. All right. Oblex spawn. All right. Anya's gone. Pinnefer is your next attack. You get an attack with initiative.
I don't know if I have anything.
I mean, with advantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's what I
don't.
meant.
I don't know if I have anything that can do fire damage.
It doesn't have to be fire damage. That just puts that at a disadvantage. It's already at a disadvantage because it's been hit with a pretty intense fire attack already.
All right. Well, I might as well poke it with my
It's
quarterstaff.
it has a yeah. I don't think it has any immunities.
Okay, I'm just gonna stick it with my quarterstaff.
All right. So do you go into the hole to hit it? Because how far is your quarterstaff?
Isn't a
length?
quarterstaff really long?
How
Or maybe I'm-
No, it's
What's
melee
the
range.
It's melee range, so it's gonna be within 5
5
feet.
feet, right? Yeah, you can't really reach it from here. You'd have to go
Oh.
down, but you can go. You have 2 actions. You can move down there and hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of get close enough and then stab
All
at
right,
it.
Pinnefer, you slide down into the hole
Then
and you roll your quarterstaff. You hit 13. What happens again? Sorry, again, new DM here. If it ties the armor class, does that hit?
that hits. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And you did. Go ahead and roll to see what the damage is.
How do I do that?
Just click quarterstaff two-handed in the chat itself. If you click the
Ooh.
name of it, then it lets you roll the
Oh,
damage. Oh, 10 bludgeoning.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
10's a little brick managed.
I'm really angry at this thing hurting my my familiar
Splat.
earlier.
Your quarterstaff guards right in, and it just kind of splits the whole green thing in two for a minute, and then you kind of pull it back, and it's a little sticky, and you get a little slime that throws back behind you, and this thing is definitely mad. Tumnus, it is your turn. You hear it hissing, and it's kind of moving around. It's not moving within actual like a move turn. It's just kind of wiggling around because it's not its turn. You can't move. But Tumnus, it is now your turn. What's your strategy here?
I'm really nervous.
There's a lot of smoke everywhere, and it smells very like sulfur. It's a lot of smoke from the fire spell from earlier.
I'm gonna try, Dormy, and cast sleep.
Sleep. All right. You don't have. You can't really get a clear shot at it though, without it affecting Pinnefer also, because he's right next to it.
Oh, let's see. Oh, this targets all creatures within 20 feet of a point.
It's a pretty small area down there.
Okay.
I like that you put the name for it in the parentheses of the spell. I really appreciate that with the somatic. So do you cast it anyway? I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure that we're all, because I might not have described the area very very well, so I want to make sure that.
So
Pinnefer's the only one in the hole. You guys are kind of above it.
I'm gonna say I cast it, and I'm hoping that
at most it just knocks out Pinnefer also.
at most it puts Pinnefer to sleep.
All right. Okay, you rolled 18. I'm trying to remember.
It starts with the creature with the lowest hit points.
Okay,
Pinnefer currently
Pinnefer,
has 8 extra hit points.
Right. Pinnefer, how many plus your 8 extra is it right now?
So 8. Are you asking me to do math? I have 15.
15. All right. It starts with the Oblex.
Oh.
You guys have been doing some serious damage to this thing. All right, and that's 18. I'm trying to remember how it affects it. Is it instantaneous, or as long as it patches the AC?
So long as it passes the HP, the remaining HP.
All right, and
It falls asleep.
you attach Stormy, and right away, and then it just, if I remember correctly, then the extra hit points would go on to the next character, right?
But it doesn't affect unless it goes over their remaining.
Yeah, Pinnefer, what's your you said
15.
you had 15, and it's just the amount. As long as it goes over the hit points, it doesn't have to do with the AC for this one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I did it. I put it to sleep. I put it to sleep.
I
see
think
the whole
you nearly
thing
put me to
bubbles
sleep
down
too.
into this little
Sorry.
ball pool. And Pinnefer, you feel drowsy, but you're not actually asleep because it was an 18, and then so I would only do 4, so you're good. You're just a little drowsy, but you're still awake. And you see the Oblex shrinks down, the Oblex spawn, and it kind of goes into this little ball, and a bunch of the slime around it congeals, and it kind of rolls right next to it, away from the book it was on top of.
I'm close enough to grab it.
You are close enough to grab it.
I'm going to reach over and grab it.
It is sticky and weird and gross, but you're used to that, so you have a very firm grip. You're very firm grip on it now. Diggy is right next to you. I looked it up. They can't do attack rolls, but they can move things around. So Diggy's right down there with you.
A Diggy, please take this away from us right away.
And so Diggy grabs the book and kind of scurries up until he's right. He comes right next to the cat familiar at the top.
Anya's at the top too.
Yep, that's correct.
She's gonna reach for the book from Diggy and start casting prestidigitation on it.
Oh wait, before you clean it, make sure that you checked for anything interesting in it first.
Oh, she stops and holds it with her fingertips and opens it. And
there's a lot of. It looks like there's a lot of drawings. There's a lot of drawings, like loose leaf drawings in it.
Can we please pause the reading in the library until I am out of this pit?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You hear the Oblex.
Do you think we should kill this thing?
It's just pulsating.
Let's run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to ask it what we want to do with the Oblex.
I'm going to give Pin a hand up if I can, DM.
All right, Pinnefer, go ahead and roll athletics. It's pretty slick, but go ahead and roll athletics with advantage since
Here, grab my hand. Grab my hand.
I'll hold Riley so Riley doesn't fall in.
You guys, 13. You make it up.
Oh, I actually did something useful.
Thank you, I think.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm just putting it out here. Do you think the monster can get out of the hole? Should we just pelt it so hard that it dies?
No,
Or
I
do you
think we
think-
should just run away.
Okay, we can just
I
run
got
away.
the book.
We can ditch. I don't know what happens to the simulacrum. For the record, I was totally right. You guys all think, oh, it's Riley, she's stupid, but I was on it. Ambrosia's sus. Ooze monster. We gotta look at the book, right? We gotta look
Let's
at it.
just get out of
get
here.
out of the
and
hole
let's
first.
not get caught in the classroom.
I
and
agree.
get you
Let's
to
get a move
detention in
on.
time.
Well, I agree with most of those things. Let's go.
All right, so as you guys start making your way out, and it was quite the path here. Pinnefer, go to roll history with advantage because you're underground. You should remember probably where your way back. 18. Yep, you got this. Pinnefer, you guys are just kind of retracing his steps. He is on it, and Diggy seems to know the way too, so he's just kind of following. Anya puts the book into her Poppins pouch. Sorry, just reading the thing, and you guys start making your way back until you come all the way down from the end of the corridor, all the way to where you started, and you can see that like 10-foot drop or so, or now just kind of a way up to get. You had to get back through the trap door.
Phew. We make a pretty good team. DM, has it been an hour? Has my disguise self worn off yet?
Yes, it's been an hour. You look like
Okay.
you're right. Yeah, you look like yourself again.
No, look like a little girl bored. Okay.
Nope.
So do we look at the book now, or do we wait until we get up there and get caught and separated?
We get out of the classroom.
Thomas, yes, you do have an item that gives extra spell slots. You should have yeah.
It's in the handouts. It's called the
You might not
it's
have been
called-
that day.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's called the Sphere of Spelling.
Okay. I'm not sure how to get us up 10 feet, but I can get us up 3 feet.
Hang on, guys. This is where I come through in a big way. I just gotta think for a second. I can't mage hand a person. If I destroy the ground, that doesn't get us up higher. I don't really have anything for climb. I guess we gotta climb manually, right?
I'm gonna use
No one has rope.
I'm gonna use floating disc, and
Oh, I
that'll
grabbed my candle lamp, by the way.
hover
Okay.
3 feet off the ground.
Oh, sweet! Is it?
So that gets us most of the way there,
Yeah,
part of the way there.
There are 3 feet. You guys all stand in the 3 foot radius. I mean,
Yeah.
and your floating disc floats you.
Yeah.
Up
It doesn't
3
elevate you
That's
up; it just
cool.
floats 3 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, it was only 10 feet, so that gets us half the way up.
Yeah, and you have 7
No,
feet to cover for a bunch of kids.
And you are kids, so that's a little difficult, but
Okay.
Diggy, can you come on over here, please?
Diggy's. You see, he looks at you and he seems to understand, and he starts digging like little steps up the way the last 7 feet into the earth. It looks like it's taking a
that's
bit.
really
so.
neat.
I really appreciate your help.
Okay, for the rest, if it's gonna take a minute, for the rest of the distance, I kneel down. Who needs a leg up? I just give you a leg up, and you can tow me behind because I'm worst at climbing.
Anya accepts the help.
All right, Anya, go ahead and roll athletics with advantage.
Okay.
I'll help you up, Riley.
Thanks for the
7.
advantage.
17.
There you go. Get you over.
4 was 9. Anya, you have made it to the top, kind of climbing up with the leg up and kind of on Riley's shoulders, and you're eventually able to. You find a good firm grip on the edge, and thanks to you getting rid of the slime earlier, you have a much tighter grip, and you're the first to make it to the top.
Okay, Tumnus, you said you're helping me.
Yeah, I'll help you up.
All right, Anya,
Okay,
go ahead and roll
thanks.
athletics. 11. Yeah, you're not. You can't quite reach.
Okay.
But
You
Anya's
guys
going
are
to reach
trying.
down and help from above.
All right, Riley, go ahead and roll one more time. We'll say that's an extra help.
Can she roll to
No.
pull me up?
I've got a darn -1. You don't want my help.
Okay.
that.
6.
Okay.
No, this isn't gonna work. You guys you all have to go up, and then you can tow me up behind.
all right.
All right,
I'll,
it's sweet though, Tumnus. It's
I'll
sweet.
head up.
All right, Tumnus. Who's helping Tumnus up?
I'm giving him another hand.
All right, Tumnus, go ahead and roll athletics twice.
I make a good stool form art.
All right.
All right, 17.
17. That was just the first roll. Tumnus, you are on top. You're already out there. Pinnefer, you can roll with advantage actually on your own because you are this is kind of, you got digging. This is kind of your element. So you can either go up on your own or you can help Riley up and then head up.
I'm feeling slightly charitable because somehow we managed to make it through this without Riley actually killing us. So I'll give Riley a hand. So this is to boost Riley.
Riley, go ahead. Set.
Oh, okay.
This is kind of the more boring part of it.
17. Oh, thank you. Oh, Pin, you just
Oh,
lifted
there
me
we go.
straight up. Oh, thank you.
All right,
Whew.
Pinnefer, go ahead and roll athletics with advantage. You got Diggy kind of giving you some good.
Oh gosh.
There.
I'll help. I'll help.
7. Okay. Okay. Go and roll one more time. You got Riley trying to tie you up there. 8. Yeah. No. Okay. He's stuck down there.
We
But
Come on,
can't-
Pinnefer.
Diggy's going though. You got an extra. Now it's more like because of the step. Now it's more like a 6-foot drop, so it's not as impossible.
Anya
Okay.
cleans a little bit more of the wall in case there's still like goopy
Slime.
non-holds and stuff.
Okay, how long is my sling, DM? How long is it?
How long is your sling?
Yeah, unwound.
It's about if all the way is kind of snapped, it's like maybe 18 inches.
I'm gonna lean over and try to offer the sling. Just grab hold of the sling.
All right, I'll try.
17.
All right, you make it out.
Okay. Brace
You
your
guys-
feet.
Oh, there we go. There we
guys
go.
hear from the
Okay,
end.
okay.
From the end of the trapdoor, because the sleep spell lasts a minute. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's get out
close
of
the
here.
trap door.
all right, it closes, and you guys have the key, so you can actually lock it even.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock
And
that
you
thing.
guys are back in that cell on the far end of the north side of that passage, and
Okay, guys. Quick break here. Do we want to read it here so that when the teachers inevitably descend and ruin all the fun, we don't get separated and have to tell each other about it later?
I think
No.
maybe somebody puts it in a Poppins pouch and we get the heck out of here so we can get you to detention and do not look like we are doing anything suspicious to get
Everyone
you out
is
of
so
detention.
invested in my detention.
Yeah, because you're going to get in trouble if you're not there. And Anya starts casting prestidigitation on everyone because we're dirty. So it doesn't look like we've been climbing down in a pit.
just said to
because we've been climbing
Mom.
down a
Look,
pit.
Riley, this is we have to try to look not suspicious now, and skipping detention would only bring more attention.
I know that looking not suspicious is not exactly your thing, but it's really the best thing for all of us if you don't show up late for detention.
For you guys, fine. I'll do it for you guys, but for no other reason, because I don't even remember why I got it, but I'm in the right.
you guys.
I can't believe that you don't remember.
Wait a moment. What if the tostadas made you sick and you had to go to the nurse's office instead of detention?
Oh my goodness, you're brilliant. You genius. Yes, I'm so ill.
Seriously, Tumnus? Seriously?
I eat the
Whose
slime.
side are you on
I'm
here?
eating the slime.
Well, I didn't.
All right, Riley, go Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
All right.
I wasn't
5.
saying you had to get
Riley,
sick, but
he didn't actually say you have to actually get sick. Riley, you feel very ill. There's something creeping to the sides of your stomach. And he says, like, she gives up and walks back towards the classroom.
Oh man, the best lie is the truth. Oh, I could throw up. A plus, Tumnus. A
Quick,
plus.
get out first so you don't throw up down here.
Let's go.
Riley, you have several stairs to head up now. That curling spiral staircase.
Yeah, this is a great plan.
I'm going to
It was
actually
not the
help
best plan.
from behind.
I'll pin you, hero.
But note,
Oh.
emphasis on behind.
Okay. Okay. All right, we gotta climb the stairs.
All right, you guys get out until you're in Sister Ambrosia's office again, and as you exit the hairstyle, sorry, you head up past the torches, and which of you is still holding Practical Prophecy, that book? Oh wait, Riley, you're the one who grabbed it. You still have it. Do you put it back where it was?
Yeah, put it back to see if it reverses the thing.
The two bookshelves halves come back together, and they clash back together. Some more dust falls from the ceiling,
Wild.
and it is dead quiet.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go. No, let's go.
Let's go before you have to go to the bathroom.
Totally.
You guys make your way out of the basement, and looks like it's like very dark. A lot of the lights, it's like a lot of the gas lamps are dimmed, so that it looks like you're not sure if looks like it's past study hall and everything. Do you guys do you head straight to the nurse's office, or you head to your own dormitory?
I'll walk with Riley and bring Riley to the nurse's office.
I will not. I will go with Anya.
Tom, we're gonna miss giving it to Abby.
Look,
I don't plan to give the book to Abby just yet. We have to
we'll-
investigate it first.
Yeah,
We'll do it in
we're
good
gonna
time.
read it. We'll read
Can
it.
we all
in a
read it
little
together
while.
here in the hall and then split?
No,
You are about to throw up
in
in the hod. You need to
private.
get going.
Oh, fine. Okay, let's go, Tom. Let's go.
All right.
Tumnus and Riley head back, and you run and you see Sister Daniela. There's always some other kid in the back that looks kind of sick. Oh, it's another tostada one, huh?
Oh,
I don't know.
I feel
I don't know.
so sick.
Hey, Riley's not doing so well.
I think the cheese might have been bad. I got kind of sick too.
Is there a bed for you, Sister Daniela?
Okay, and you don't actually have to lie because you do. You also far all you said is that you do feel sick.
Yeah.
This
No,
is a
I'm
live
careful.
omission.
Yeah. Daniela, I'm so sorry. I won't be able to go to detention. I'm supposed to. Does this count?
Your poor thing. No, I'll talk to Sister Scholastica.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel so. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I
She
feel
lays you
like
on a bed
divine
and starts.
punishment has come down upon Riley already.
She starts. She goes over and you see Sister Daniela opens the thing. And she starts dosing out some Epicac.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
this is
no.
not going to end well.
You don't have to stay, Tom, this hero.
Are you
can
sure?
get Yeah, I mean, I love your company, but you probably want to be with, the fun stuff. And this is probably going to get ugly.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, take care.
All
And I'll
right.
head back up towards the tower.
All right, you guys head back, and as you head back, Abigail pops in a few minutes later into the nurse's office.
Abigail?
Oh, hey there! Hey, I see that you got some. Sorry, I was just looking around for that book again. You see, you got heard you were sick, so I brought some. I brought this. Usually helps when it hurts my stomach. She brings you this little tincture.
Oh, that's so sweet, Abby. Abby, I gotta be honest with you. We found your book, I think. I think it's your book.
That's
Why
great.
on earth did she say that? I know
think-
Anya's not there, but if she would, she... oh.
My friends, I found it, and I'm
What
sure
was it? Where even was it? I've been looking all over.
it was in the basement with a monster slime.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was. Are you a simulacrum?
You're not making any sense, Riley. She turns to Sister Daniela. Is she out of it right now? And Sister Daniela just the kind of so hand gesture and walks away.
Can I roll Arcana to see what she is, or should I cast a spell for that?
You can go and roll Arcana.
Okay. I want to know if I can tell what is up with Abigail. 24.
24. You can tell she is not actually a simulacrum. You don't smell any sulfur because, what you remember from your class, that was
Huh.
simulacrum. I think is how it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
the mystery is not yet solved.
You don't see because if it is one, there's a tiny. There'll be a tiny little thread of slime connecting it to.
Right,
to
and that's not there. Okay.
And you do not notice that. Well, have a good night, she says. And she's
Okay, well,
down.
you take care, and keep looking or whatever.
No, I can't wait. Well, I can't wait to. I hope it is my book. I'm not sure how much you're not making a lot of sense, but I hope you're right. And she walks away.
Peace and love.
You guys make it back to the three of you make it back to the dormitory. You do dancing lights all the way up to the tower, and now you are here in the tower room. And I know it's close to 9:30 now. Do you want me to call it there, or you have more stuff to discuss? Either way, it's cool with me. I can spare more time.
Oh, I've got to be up early.
Yeah, probably
Maybe
a
we
good
can
time.
call it.
Yeah, let's
I
call
think
it.
it's a good time.
You guys head straight to bed. Riley, you're already out. Something in that tincture just knocked you straight out. Your stomach is doing a little better though.
Sweet. So I'm just gonna digest that evil slime. It's gonna be fine.
The lengths you will go to not serve your own detention.
It's a matter of principle for Riley.
Apparently. It has been a pretty long evening. I've given Diggy a good pat and a good rest.
You guys are like monsters. That old black spawn didn't get one attack in,
Yeah, no,
and neither did Riley actually.
I had an opening attack. I just not in turn order.
Yeah.
That's right. Right.
I opened fire, and I had a whole trap with the candle lamp, but that didn't even come into play.
That was
really
the one
fun.
that actually put myself
Sleep
in
was
danger.
brilliant.
Yeah, that was a good call. I saw it on my list, and I was like, no, Riley would not cast that, and I didn't even get the chance.
Tumnus is the hero of the night.
Yes. Well, thank you for running, DM. This was a lot of fun, and thank you all for playing. This is great. I always have a lot of fun in this.
You guys have
campaign.
almost entirely wrapped up the mystery, which means I have to think of another one. So.
Dun dun dun. Up the stakes, more monsters, more death. That's what I'm here for. Anyway,
You're here for more chaos, I think.
Oh
Fire.
my goodness.
It was weak to fire. It's made my day.
Remind me. Next session, either now, next session or in between, we need to level you guys up because
Okay, we
that
can.
was- yeah.
If you remind me, brother, I can
Ooh.
level Riley in between.
Okay.
I'm happy to level. Are any wizard schools off limits
Nope.
or
Everything's on the table. Even if you find
Alright.
some weird homebrew thing, I will try to figure it out.
Well, I haven't done divination before, and that's what I was thinking. And now with actually us really doing a divination bend on this adventure, she's gonna go divination.
That could be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna try to figure out whatever lets me light more things on fire. Anyway,
Oh,
Not
Riley's going
surprised at all that you
evocation.
want to light
Oh my
things on
God.
fire.
I love you guys. You stay awesome. Have a good one.
Stay awesome. I'll ask for help with the
Yeah.
leveling up later.
Okay.
Yeah. Either brother or brother can probably help you with that. If not, I can.
Well,
Alright.
Dwango, the big thing to decide is what school. So look up. I think you've still got my copy of the Player's Handbook, right?
Oh, right. I actually do. I have the
Yeah.
table copy.
Glance through the chapter on wizards and glance through the schools. There are other schools and other material, but there's a good set in the book, and see which draws you more, because that's really the big decision with leveling, is what school are you going to take.
All right. I will hopefully not take the School of Hard Knocks. Thank you so much.
You guys have a good one.
This was a lot of fun. Thanks so much. Have a good night.
Yeah,
All right,
take
bye.
care.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Take care. Night.